What do you think, or what would you advise to a young entrepreneur or young label owner starting, or even or who has started in the game, let's say in the past 3 or 4 years, and who's being hit by the situation that we're going through right now, given that BBE is going on to 25 plus years. You've had those ups and downs. What would be a word of experience you could share as we go through these very, very, very challenging and trying times?
I think you've always got to keep learning. If you're making music, you've always got to keep your ears open for different techniques and understanding how to make a record. I think the basic thing is having a good mix on a record.
Okay.
And explaining it to people that, when you have the components of a song, and this is also just in point to someone who said about old recordings lacking quality. I just saw it flash on the post. Is that you can't, excuse my French, as I say here, you can't polish a turd. If you start with a bad source, it doesn't get any better from then.
Yeah.
Something I want to start doing with my one of my engineers is helping people, is create workshops to help people understand that where to position the vocals in the mix, where to position the drums in the mix, avoid distortion, avoid compression, fundamental things that I think make a good record.
Basic sound.
Create the sound. Yeah. Whether you're going to go lo-fi or whatever. So people have done lo-fi things before. Sly Stone, a lot of his recordings, late 70s stuff was very lo-fi and stuff. The kind of thing that D'Angelo copied, in terms of some of the recordings. They almost sound a bit muddy and stuff, but you need to either find your sound, but understand how you want your thing to be. You can hear George Benson play guitar and know it's George Benson.
Yeah.
You can hear, Primo and know what his sound. You can hear Tito Puente and then know his sound. It's because you've got to find your personality and let that shine through in what you do. And don't try and just copy everything that everyone's doing.